What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you guys are having just an absolutely amazing day. And for those of you that are new here, well, I'm Jacob, and welcome to my crazy jungle. Today, we're headed back over to the abandoned zoo because we are moving the entire abandoned zoo here to my house. We're gonna be moving all of these enclosures one by one. We're gonna be grinding, we're gonna be cutting, and we are gonna have to bring in an entire crew of people. We're gonna have to bring in heavy machines. This is going to be no easy task to break down these massive and giant enclosures. It's absolutely insane that we're gonna be inheriting the entire abandoned zoo. So guys, we're gonna hop into it right now. We're gonna head over to the abandoned zoo and we're gonna get started. Okay, we are getting ready to move the first enclosure of the day. We've already busted some PVC, and this might be one of the harder ones because this thing is pretty long. We've got the contractor here. We've got giant forks. We've got to move this cage all the way back because that's got to move out of the way so we can move each one of these out. All right, we have started to lift the corn cribs up. And we got all the rope out, all the way. Now we're just seeing if this is actually going to work. We have no idea if we're going to be able to do it or if we're going to have to literally take this apart piece by piece. We really don't want to have to do that. This is insane. Here goes nothing, guys. Here goes nothing. We've been working on this for about 5 hours on this one corn crib, and we've got the first one out, and we finally think that we have got it and we understand how to get them out whole. If we were to take it apart, it'd be incredibly difficult, number one, to take it apart, but also to put it back together. We got Danny on the chain duty. Nice. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, baby! Let's go! One by one, we are removing the enclosures from the abandoned zoo. But we do have to watch out that it does not fall and tumble on us because this is nearly 15 feet tall and it looks like it's leaning. Okay, we've got the first corn crib in the front of the property, and what we're doing right now is we are tying a rope 15 feet high. We're gonna tie the rope to the corn crib and we're gonna slowly lower it onto the trailer. This is an insane mission. We have no idea if it's gonna work, but there's only one way to find out, and that is by trying. We got Danny on the ladder, we got Cliff holding the ladder, we got my dad supervising, we got the whole crew here to get all these enclosures. Okay, we're feeding the rope through, so we're getting the rope through that end, and then we're gonna be pulling the rope as tight as possible. We're gonna be tying the rope off the end of the tree, and then we're gonna use the machine to slowly lower the corn crib. The corn crib could collapse, it could explode. We have no idea, but we are giving it the best possible chance to get this thing done. This is so crazy. So what we're doing is we're using this tree as our leverage, and we're just gonna wrap it and spin it super tight. Right there, we got both the ropes going to the crib, and that's how we're doing it, baby. There she is. She's loaded onto the trailer. We've got all of our ropes in place. And this right here is what it's come to. Cliff's holding the rope, Dad is supervising. We got the operator, we got Danny. And I'm here filming the whole thing. Taking apart a zoo is no joke. It's labor intensive, it takes all day. We've literally been here 6 hours just moving this one enclosure, which is insane. But we knew the first one was gonna be the most difficult. So now going forward, all the other ones are gonna break down. We should probably be able to get the next one out in only an hour. So 6 hours of work figuring it out. So now that we have the formula down, it's gonna be a lot easier to move the rest of these corn cribs. And if it's a little bit difficult to hear, well, I'm sorry guys, we got the turnpike here, we got heavy equipment. We're doing our best. All right, Cliff, you ready?
Oh yeah, I am.
All right, Cliff's on rope duty. We're double wrapped. I'm impressed, it's still working so far. Cross our fingers. Danny's on another ratchet, my dad is on another, and this is what it's gonna take to lower this corn crib. Dad, what do you think? Is this gonna explode, or are we gonna get this? Is it gonna go down?
I don't know. This is scary.
I don't know. This is crazy. We've got Brian and Danny on the right side, my dad on the left. We've got Derek operating the machine. We've got Cliff and Cody on the rope. And as you can see, we're almost lowered. And once I get up to this enclosure, you can really see how massive it is and the crazy angle that it's on. Look at this. This thing is almost completely on its side. I would say it's 75% there. All right, we gotta move out of the way because if we don't move, that whole thing might have fallen on us. Is it budging?
Hold on, Brian and Dan, you guys got the one that side. Cool.
Hey, Derek, I got you. Got it. I'm thinking. So basically what's going on right now is the fork is caught on the bottom of the wire, and that's why it's not falling down. So they're gonna slowly move the fork, and hopefully then that is what's gonna cause this whole thing to come down. But I'm worried that it's gonna fall off of the trailer. Oh.
No, Brian,
Pull!
pull.
Pull!
Grab up high and pull.
Pull! Ryan!
Hold,
Got it! Pull it!
Hold your tail.
There it goes, kind of.
Go. Find it in there. Let it go easy.
Wait, there's nothing but slack. The rope is caught in the fucking wire at the top. Yeah.
So right now, Derek has tied a ratchet strap on the other side of the trailer, and he's slowly ratcheting it down inch by inch, foot by foot. And what we're gonna do now is he's gonna back up a little bit because we've lost some tension here. So we gotta get that undone.
I'm gonna back up and get my fork right here. I'm gonna get on your side.
The forklift is out, and we're literally floating and just hanging by ropes and straps. So what Derek is doing right now is Derek is going up with the forks. He's attempting to give us some slack so the rope up top comes loose. Alright, here goes nothing. Alright. Derek, what are we doing here?
We're gonna take and put this chain through here so we can move the rope around.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move that up there so we can get it off this, get it down on the trailer where it doesn't tip over on anybody.
That's what we've been trying to do.
We're hoping for the best.
We're hoping and praying for the best, but also preparing for the worst.
Yeah, well, no.
It could explode on us.
I don't know about explode, but it could go real bad.
Oh yeah. Danny, you have this?
I got it.
Got it? Okay. I think she's almost there, guys. Oh, a couple more feet. A couple more feet and she's down, baby. You got it. Pull harder. You're pulling it. Pull it. All right, Cliff.
I think we're all right here, guys.
We got to crank to get this down.
I mean, you can try and come along it down a little bit.
Oh, we're almost done. We are almost down. Yes. We're touching the trailer, guys. We did it. Or not. No one's excited but me. All right, guys, we got ape tunnel number 1 off, and now we are removing the second set of tunnels, but we're removing the bottom and the top together. I have no idea if we're gonna be able to balance it and make it, but we're gonna try. So right now the boys are going from up front, and they're gonna try to lift it and spin it this way, and we're gonna try to lay it on its side. That's what we're gonna try to do. We have no idea if we're gonna be able to do it, but I'm basically the supervisor tonight. I've been here since about 9 in the morning, cutting. We've been in thunderstorms. That almost crashed and exploded, but we're here for the ride, and this is one of the craziest things we've ever done. We're literally tearing down a zoo piece by piece. Hey Danny, what do you think about this insane mission tonight?
This is crazy.
It's insane.
I've never seen
anything like it. It's actually mind-blowing that this is being moved right here in front of us. I don't even know. How much do you think this thing weighs? 1 million pounds. Okay, so the ape tunnel is pretty much down now, and we are trying to teeter-totter it on the machine. Guys, up and we're out. 1 sec. I think the chain is caught on the tree right now. Get it. All right, I just noticed. All right, we are going over to the tree now because there's a cable that's stuck in there. Dang, all right, we got the cable. That was quite ridiculous for one chain. It's 5 in the morning and we have finished pulling down all of the 8 tunnels for the night. And I'm sure you guys are wondering, where the heck is the corn crib and what did you do with it? Well, we measured and it was not going to clear the roads. We were going to hit traffic lights, so we had to pull it off. So we decided to pull these 8 tunnels off instead.
One eternity later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on day 3 of moving the abandoned zoo. We're about to pull up. This is insane. We were there the first day from 9 in the morning until 6 in the morning. I went to bed as the sun was coming up. Insane day. We didn't get as much done as we thought we were gonna do, but we got all the 8 tunnels out. Day 2, we took down all the big corn crib enclosures, and now day 3, I know we're pulling up on some crazy stuff. I've already been sent some videos, and we're just gonna pull in right now, guys. We're gonna get out of the truck, and I don't even know if I can move out of here right now. My guys are already here right now. Let me show you what's going on. My guys are here. What's up, guys? There she is in the same spot. Our corn crib is there. We're gonna have to take her down. But if you guys can't hear us too well right now, it's because we got a bunch of machines here. The corn crib is here. Sadly, she did not make it home. We didn't bring her home. It was just way too big. It was gonna be an insane mission to move this thing. So we're gonna have to take it down. It was gonna be 16 feet up in the air. There's no way it was gonna work. We got my dad's truck here. So let's get in. All right, we got all the heavy machinery. We got all the trailers. We've got more 8 tunnels down. Guys, does this look familiar? This is insane. All this stuff is coming down, and it's coming down faster than I thought it would. We got some serious work to do over here, guys. Look at this. Holy crap. Look at all this crazy fencing. I don't even know what this was. I think this was the roof. These pipes right here are serious. Look how thick this is. This was to hold in something really big. This pipe is extremely thick. And as you can see, nothing bent it. These enclosures have been here since the 1970s. This is the newer stuff. This looks like the giant traps that they use in Australia to trap the giant saltwater crocodiles. Look at this. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I've been getting FaceTimes from my dad. I've seen the videos, but I have not been here. Day 2, I wasn't able to be here. This was one of the double door lockout entries for here. I think this right here actually attaches to that. Probably have to re-weld that together. And then we got the bases for all the corn cribs. We're gonna be taking these. We got the guys chainsawing something. What are we chainsawing? Caesar! Hey, what's up? What are we doing? Nice. So what Caesar was doing right now was making a little wedge right here with the chainsaw and out of nails. So when we cut this off with the grinder, this whole thing doesn't fall and collapse and break itself, or we just don't want it to fall down because that just could hurt someone. Wouldn't be good, so we're just gonna tap that in place just like that. Look at that. That is some ingenuity right there, some scrap wood. Because, you know, Caesar and these guys are normally building tiki huts, so when it comes to building stuff on the fly, these guys are experts at it. 2 days of these guys, and look what's happened. We have so much progress, but we still have a lot more to go. We gotta get all this stuff down. We gotta get it back to the farm. We gotta reset everything up. All right, what do we got going on? Using this big impact gun to unbolt all these panels. So right now we're heading over to the other crew of guys that's working on taking down all of the giant 8 tunnels, all the big enclosures that are over this way. They're working on taking them down, and they've done an insane job since the last time we were here. We were the first guys here to take down all the tunnels, all the crazy stuff in the front, and now these guys are tearing down some serious stuff. Okay, so right now we made it over to the mini link enclosures, the ones that we're taking. We got 20 enclosures here, so we have a game plan of how we're taking this down. So what are we doing here?
We're gonna have to remove the roof panels off there first, and then we're gonna take the roof frame in 4 sections, possibly 5 sections, to take it in pieces out of here.
So we can reassemble it and put the panels back on, because we want to salvage as much of this as possible. The first roof panels that we took off, a lot of them got messed up, but buying these panels would be probably $5,000. I don't know, maybe a couple grand, 3 grand.
Yeah, 3.
I don't know. We want to save money. We want to salvage as much as we can. All this stuff is in really good condition. This is going to be our behind the scenes quarantine for rescue animals. When we get new animals in, they'll be able to go to a quarantine away from all the other animals, because that's how you should be doing it. You got to have a proper quarantine to keep new animals away from all of the rest of the animals, because you want to make sure they're nice and healthy. So getting these is honestly amazing. This is super, super cool.
So after we remove the roof and the frame for the roof, we have the mini link chain panels that are up here.
Yep.
For the roof, and this section actually is the whole
Roof,
width,
yeah.
is the whole roof. And
Yeah, I
we
was
have-
telling everyone that before that.
Right.
Yeah, it's one panel covers both sides.
Right. Then we're going to try to take these in sections
Of 2.
of 2s. So we're going to break down probably 10 cages, and then the other 10 will be able to take them as whole, square enclosures.
So we got the roof entirely off of the smaller gauge mini link. So it's pretty much the same kind of enclosures, except this is a little bit thinner. We had to take all this mesh off. This mesh had probably a couple thousand hog rings that went all the way around, so we had to loosen all that up so that we can do the same thing. We can take it apart in sections of 2. So my dad had to leave right now, so I've got to get back to managing the crew. I've got to watch the guys, make sure they're cutting everything where it needs to be cut, making sure all the panels are stacked and organized, because the last thing we want is to take all of this apart and have a crazy mess and not know what pieces go for what. So I've got to get back and manage them, so I will see all of you guys back at the house. I just made it back home, and it has been a crazy few days moving the abandoned zoo, and we're not done yet. This is just part 1. We're going to be doing a part 1 and more than likely a part 3. Part 2 is going to be moving everything here officially. Right now we're kind of just breaking it down and getting everything ready. We've slowly taken some stuff that I could fit in the back of my truck, and then part 3 is going to be fully setting everything up. We're going to have our quarantine, we're going to have behind the scenes. It is going to be insanely epic. So if you guys want to see all that and you want to see the rest of the crazy animal builds, well guys, you are in the right place, and all you have to do is go right now and subscribe below.